Alright guys, so there's a lot of stuff circulating online regarding this David Celeste case, and a lot of it is not actually true. The first thing is that article that was being shared around by people that there was an infant's remains found near the home that David had rented in California. Not true. That came from a completely fake website and people just saw it and ran with it. There's also now rumors about David's manager Josh Marshall through Mogul Vision. He's been managing David for about 4 years, being involved in all of this to some capacity. Now, from what I've looked into and from people that I've spoken to, Josh is a very well-respected manager in the music industry. He works with a lot of very big artists, and even if his name was on the rental property that David was staying at while he was in California, like people are claiming, even though there's no actual proof to showcase that, that doesn't mean that Josh was ever at the property, and it definitely doesn't mean that he's involved in any of this. According to what I looked into, Josh is actually a father, he's a husband, and he is someone who does a lot of his work from home. Also, there's different levels to management. It's not always something where the manager is physically there for every single thing that you're doing. Like I said, this guy is dealing with a lot of artists, and there's a bunch of different things that he could be managing for David without physically being there every step of the way. It's actually common for artists who already have an established platform and who have been on tour and stuff like that, are used to everything that is going on, to not have their managers present at all of their shows. So with that being said, I've seen no facts presented that indicates Josh would have knew about anything going on behind the scenes or that he was involved with anything going on behind the scenes. I will say that it's a little strange that he hasn't released some sort of statement, but I also don't think that this is uncommon. Usually when someone is being investigated, the people that are in their life aren't jumping to conclusions and trying to appease the public. They're waiting to see how everything plays out before they address it. Now, as far as Celeste COD, it is still being listed as deferred, meaning that they have not been able to determine her COD yet based on, I'm sure, how long she was in the vehicle and how long she had passed. It's really hard to determine that if a body has been just somewhere for an extended period of time. However, a lot of people were concerned over the fact that it does say the body was ready for release to family. This is also something that is common and I don't think is going to impact how they are able to obtain evidence. If the body is ready for release, then the body is no longer of evidentiary value. They can still perform tests and do what they need to do with tissues and samples and stuff like that that they've collected prior to the body being ready for release. So this doesn't mean that they're not going to be able to determine a COD. It's possible, but there's still hope that they will be able to identify how she passed away. You guys know I'm following this case very closely, and as information comes out and as I uncover things, I will be sure to share with you guys, so make sure you're following me. Earlier today, I did post a video of what I uncovered and what I believe is a rough timeline of Celeste and David's relationship. Go check that out if you haven't. I think you're going to be shocked by some of the facts and of the information that I shared in there.